Hello everyone and welcome back to more of the Fruit of Grisaia. In the last episode, Sachi went to go take a bath, and we went to go check on her because we came back and her laundry that she was working on was still there, and it's pretty unusual. So we don't know if she's okay. We tried to call for her, but we've got no answer. We don't hear any running water, so we don't know what's going on. Is our Sachi okay? We're gonna find out right now. Sachi, if you're in here, respond. Sachi? This time I saw Sachi's name loudly, but there's still nothing but sounds like a reply. Huh, what's that? When I give the room a careful survey, I notice a small head poking out of the water next to the far window. What is she? What? And she's mumbling quietly to herself. Counting something? What's going on? Puzzled, I approach Sachi along the edge of the bath. A few meters away, I finally notice that her eyes aren't open. Sachi? Needs to understand that Sachi's muttering deliriously. I reach into the warm water and pull her out of the bath. Her expression blank and vacant, Sachi continues to mumble a string of numbers. From the symptoms, it seems fairly clear that she's fainted from overly long exposure to the sauna-like temperature. I think an emergency rest and recovery period is in order. With that decided, I haul Sachi's naked body out of the bathroom and carefully carry her down the stairs to the second floor. Excuse me, coming in. Consideration to the room's owner, I give approximately half a second of advance notice before barging in. Not waiting for permission, I set Sachi down on the bed. Oh, lay off. There's no time to argue right now. Could you get me a bag of ice and a wash bowl sooner rather than later, please? Quickly grasping the nature of the situation, Amani runs off to the bathroom without any further questions. Seems bringing Sachi to this room in particular was the right call. Oh, look at poor Sachi. Aww. He's sleeping. About 15 minutes after I brought her to Amani's room, Sachi's breathing settles into the soft, regular rhythm of sleep. Well, long story short, Sachi fainted in the green bath and I found her there. Obviously. I figured you'd be the most reliable by far in this sort of standard situation. Apparently even Makina can realize that it's not an appropriate time for the usual song and dance. She accepts Amani's warning and quietly plops herself down at Sachi's bedside. She doesn't have cancer. She's just got lightheaded from staying in the bath too long. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? She seems to be counting something in there. I'd expect someone put a strange idea in her head, probably Machiro or Makina. What do you know, Makina? What did you do? What did you do to our poor girl?
実は今日のお昼休みに私たち はお風呂に入っても1万数えられる女になろうねって話をしたばかりで。
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. And I've heard a lot of ridiculous things. But that trumps them all. As the circumstances come to light, and Sachi does not come to her light, Amane heaves a heavy sigh. It's pretty clear that Sachi took Maki's hyperbole 100% literally and interpreted it as a mandatory new part of her bathing routine. A bathing routine, not bathing.
てか、どうしてそんな話になったのさ。
昨日のテレビで今の子供はお風呂の中で100も数えられないご来症のない子供が増えていますって言ってたから。
What does that even mean?
大きくなって社会に出た時、これだからゆとり世代はって上司が灰皿にタバコを押し付けるところは見たくなかったのよさ。
その心意気は悪くないけど、さっちゃんの性格は知ってるでしょ。
ごめんなさいなのよ。
Since she actually offered a halfway sincere sounding apology for once, Makina seems to be feeling something surprisingly close to genuine remorse. A rare sight indeed. Oh, she's awake. Aw, look at her eyes. They're all blue and pretty. At some point during this exchange, Sachi opened her eyes ever so slightly.
2414.
Next instant, she picks up the count exactly where she left off, like some sort of human time bomb.
ほら、マキナ、今のうちにリセット。
聞くのよサッチ。お風呂に入るときは必ず1万数えなくてもいいのよさ。
そうなの。っていうか、お風呂くらい自分の好きなタイミングで出入りしていいんだからね。わかりました。
As soon as the words are out of her mouth, Sachi's eyes fall shut and her body goes totally limp.
これでひとまずは大丈夫そうね。
We got quite the scare, didn't we? So, you think she's gonna be enough to keep this from happening again?
絶対とは言い切れないけど、私たちは今までこうやって乗り切ってきたから。
In that case, couldn't you have done something about the way she addresses Michiru?
あれだけは特別。どんなにミチルが取り消しって言っても、サッチャはガンとして譲ろうとしないし。
あれはチルチルが悪いのよ。自分で未来英語とか絶対って念を押しちゃったから。
I see, so she made an over-aggressive attempt at impressing Sachi with her character right off the bat, and it backfired spectacularly.
マミー鳥がマミーになったのよさ。
まあ、真面目なのはさっちゃんのいいところだけど、もう少し融通が効いてくれるとありがたいかな。
サッチンはこれでいいのよ。真面目でドジっ子ってところが可愛いんだから。
Somehow a diligent personality doesn't feel quite sufficient as an explanation for all this.
それじゃあマキナ、私たちは今のうちに新しい氷を作っておこっか。
了解なのよさ。
Energetic as always, Machina patters off to the kitchen ahead of Amane.
ちなみに一度沸騰させたお湯をそのまま使った方が早く氷になることもあるらしいのよ。
That's true.
ああ、それって無ペンバなんとかって言うんでしょ、確か。
Well then, Sachi's. I turn back to the bed to find the maid in question has regained consciousness.
目の前に風見さんがいます。
Yeah, I'm Kazami Yuji, but more importantly, are you Kamini Sachi?
はい、私は小峰幸です。
Well, it seems she's covered enough of her wits to offer coherent responses.
それで私はどうしてここに。
You lost consciousness in the grand bath. I found you there and brought you to Mane's room for treatment.
そうだったんですか。ご迷惑をおかけしてしまってすみませんでした。
What was I supposed to do? Just let you die in the bathroom? Come on, I'm not that cold-hearted. It wasn't much of an inconvenience, really. It wouldn't even qualify as trouble in my book.
そうですか。
My attempt at downplaying the incident seems to have been appropriate, as Sachi smiles in evident relief. Aww.
私また風見さんの前で気を失ってしまったんですね。
Yeah, so it seems. I answer Sachi's statement with an artificial attempt at a reassuring smile. Since I'm talking to a dazed invalid, I decided to play along, but I don't remember that ever happening before. I'm not sure what the again is coming from. Yeah, I'm with him. I don't remember her ever fainting in front of me before. She must still be pretty out of it, I guess.
目が覚めた？サッチ。
マキちゃんにも迷惑をかけたみたいでごめんね。
悪いのは変なことを言った私なのよ。だからサッチは何も悪くないのよさ。
Sachi's expression grows thoughtful. She seems to be thinking back on the incident and attempting to analyze her behavior. Don't try to think too hard right now. Makin is admitting she's to blame here, and she is. So let's leave it at that.
はい、わかりました。
それで具合はどうなのよ？
ちょっと頭がぼーっとするくらいだから大丈夫。
じゃあ早く元気になって私のお尻をペンペンしてくれるのを待ってるのよ。
わかった。
Sachi answers Makina with a gentle smile, but by the end of the conversation, I can see the fine beads of sweat running down her face. Okay, that's enough talk for now. Take it easy.
はい。
With that short response, Sachi closes her eyes to sleep once more. Oh, it's so nice. Hey there, Makina. Sorry, but can you watch over Sachi for the rest of the day?
もちろんなのよ。お医者さんが主役の本ならたくさん読んでるし、ポリープの切除からバイパス手術までお手の物なのよさ。
How very reassuring.
それに私もついてるしね。
I'm a little more confident on your end. I'm sorry, it kind of feels like I'm pushing all the hassle onto you, and I really don't mean to, but, you know.
別にいいって。さすがに男の子が女の子につきっきりってわけにもいかないしさ。
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying that I have ill intentions, that I'm gonna take advantage of Sachi in her weak state? I don't know what kind of man you think I am, but... you're quick on the uptake, and I like that about you.
その代わり今度は私がユージに一日面倒を見てもらうってこともあるかもしれないしね。
Oh, well, we can't very well have a young man nurse a young woman back to health now, can we? Has this one already forgotten the word she literally just said, or has she simply decided the rules don't apply to her? Probably the latter. I'll see what I can do about that. Smirking in a way more befitting a dirty old man than a young woman, Amane saunters back to the kitchen. All's well and good that I got my classmate through her little crisis unscathed, but that achievement seems to have come at a considerable price. What price? We're gonna find out next time on more Grisaia. Bye-bye.